Hello, thank you for clicking onto my channel. Welcome to Komodo Tai Tarot. Today we will be doing a reading for Geminis for the month of July, dating July 4th through July 10th of 2021. With me, I have my tarot card deck, the new Palladini Tarot, that I will be using for this reading today. Let's see what is in store for our Geminis for the month of July, shall we? Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for my viewers, the Geminis, for this month of July? Ooh, okay, so, we have to, okay, so first we have the Knight of Cups. So someone coming through, wanting to give you an offer of love. Perhaps someone of a younger age than you are, or if not younger age, someone who is of has a youthful essence to their energy, or even some immaturity to their personality or characteristic traits. All right, a Two of Rods. Two of Rods is similar to the Two of Wands. So you may want, this reading is already starting off to be something similar to, oh gosh, I forgot which reading it was. I think it was like the Taurus reading. I've done 2 readings already so far before I've done yours, Geminis, and it kind of have the same ring or theme to it in terms of like having love coming in and a love offer of sorts, and a sense of wanting to go on an adventure, okay, with two of Rods here. And then we have the Last Judgment as the third card that also came out at the same time. Now with this here, the way the card is arranged, facing each other, it gives me the impression, let's see, let me show you both of them together and how they look. Okay, so we have this Page of Cup, okay, facing this Two of Rods. So my sensing is that this Page of Cups is the other party who wants to give you this Two of Cups, and then you're the Two of Rods. And Two of Rods traditionally is more like just overseeing the land, and it has this air of travel. Overseas. But with it facing the Two of Cups, I sense that you're longing for someone, Gemini. Like you're thinking about someone. A lover, or maybe it's someone that you've been talking to for quite some time already, but there really isn't any clear title yet as whether or not you are if you're an item. Something like a relationship of sorts that's not yet full bloomed. I sense you're thinking about them, and they're also thinking about you too. However, I sense that there's an energy of uncertainty, or perhaps a block of communication between two parties, between you and them. So they're not quite sure how you're feeling. That's the energy that I'm sensing. And then the Last Judgment here is like, what I'm sensing from this Last Judgment is more like there needs to be clarity into this situation. You need to make it clear whether or not you want to continue with this relationship, or you want to leave to go seek out another. because from the look of this Knight of Cups, the expression on the illustration's face, he looks quite, I hate to use the word disappointed because that's not really what I'm getting, but he looks distraught. Is that the word that I want to use? Distraught and quite sad in a way. Because he has this feeling for you, he or she, just reverse the pronouns as you see fit to your situation. They have their feelings for you. They have feelings for you, but they're not quite sure if you feel the same way. However, with this Two of Rods and the picture here, I see that you are also feeling the same way as them, but then somehow, some way along the way, you withdrew your energy and it's standoffish, and they can sense that you're pulling away from them, and so now they're stuck in a limbo as to like, what are you thinking? Is this for real, or are you just messing with me? Or and so this Last Judgment is asking for you to make a decision, because even though the Two of Swords is not out, but then I can see like there's a standstill here. There's like a decision, two path, a fork road that you need to make, like whether you're going the right direction, the left, like whether you're going right or left, just make that decision and go that route. That's the Last Judgment that I'm sensing here. The energy that is giving off is in regards to that. Like you need to make a certain decisions, or if it's not, for some, if it's not pertaining to love situations, I feel like it's pertaining to a certain decisions that you need to make, where you're like juggling between the two and you can't quite decide yet, like which direction exactly you want to go towards. All right, is there anything else? Is there anything else in regards to Gemini's month of July, their first week? What do they need to be aware of? The good, the bad, the ugly, let it show in this reading. What do they need to know? So we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, immediately I'm hearing abandonment. Abandonment. So is it perhaps maybe you're thinking about jumping ship and abandoning this relationship? Or there's one of two scenarios. It could be that the person, that the other party that you're intertwined with, is sensing a feeling of abandonment. As I said, they can sense you're withdrawing your energies and you're standoffish and you're quite cold towards them. You're not as involved as you once were, and they can sense that. And now with the Five of Swords, the feeling that I'm getting is that what I'm drawn to is the Two of Swords in the background. Okay, if you see, look up close with the illustrations here, is it a knight? The knight, the knight is carrying three swords over his shoulders, whereas the two is lying on the ground in the background. And to me, that gives out the vibe of he's carrying the sword, like carrying all of the baggage onto himself. And then there's these two swords that other people could have came and helped lend a hand to help him with the two swords, but they didn't. They just up and left. Like they just left him to carry all the swords by himself. That's what I'm getting. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. And it's not And I'm also quite attuned to the moon, to the crescent moon as well here. And the moon is like, brings about a mystery, an energy of mystery, where, as I said, this other party of yours don't know where they stand with you, okay? It's like you're, I don't want to say you've ghosted the person, but you're kind of playing like games in a way, where 1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're cold, and then you don't really want to leave the situation completely. You're just like pretty much giving them breadcrumbs, basically, is the energy that I'm getting. All right, so for that first week, that's the theme for you. And Temperance. So I feel like I should put this up there, okay? And Temperance here. We have Temperance. Yeah, what I'm sensing from this is that you are in this mindset of wanting to dip your feet in different waters, so to speak. Like to go on an adventure, to open up your horizon to other experiences and other explorations. And I feel that if you are to be stuck with this person, you feel that would keep you stuck in one place, whereas you're the type of person who likes to go and experience life, experience new people, experience like new experiences in general. And you're not yet to settle down. You just want, yeah, you're not yet ready to settle down is the feeling that I'm getting. You still want to explore more of life. And then this person here, I sense that this person is quite sincere with you and is taking this relationship that they perceive as a relationship with you to be quite serious. However, they're an older person in terms of age. Yeah, they're older in terms of age, but that doesn't mean that, you know, the maturity level is equivalent to that of their age. They can have some things about them that are quite naive in a way, whereas you're more of a intellectual. You like to talk, you like to discuss about different topics. You're the jack of all trades. You've acquired experiences in your life by traveling and learning through books and videos and watching documentaries. Because Geminis, they're very intellectual and they know a lot about different subjects. Okay, if you've ever spoke to a Gemini, they're like a great conversationalist. So yeah, so far that's the feeling that I'm getting. You're feeling the first week of July, you're going to have this sense of feeling of want to break the barriers and just travel and experience life, and you just don't want to be bothered. I have this like sense of feeling that you right now don't want to be bothered by any love, you know, perhaps maybe a fling here, like just a little flirt here and there, you know, for a short brief period of time, but not for anything long term, I'm sensing. And you need to, if that is the case, for the first week of July, you need to let the person know so that they know to move on and not to be investing their focus and attention on you all the time, for, you know, not all the time, but so that they know not to be focusing their attention on you and investing in you, because you don't want the same thing. And that would kind of be quite cruel to do that to a person, just to like have them around just for the sake of wanting like a safety net. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing, like a kind of safety net, you know, for when you decide to change your mind and be like, oh, I don't want to explore or go on this cruise ship anymore. I'm just gonna come back to you, and we're gonna have a nice family, settle down, and you know, I'm gonna move in with you and all that stuff, right? But yeah, that's just the energy. And the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse, and then this one. Oh, we also have the Four of Cups in reverse. So you're no longer in your mind about this anymore, about this situation anymore. Despite the flighty energy that I'm getting here, but I sense that you have given this much thought in terms of whether or not you want to commit to this particular relationship. And with the Six of Cups, it's like you're no longer thinking about that anymore. You're no longer thinking about the past, about what went on, and you're ready to take action with this Four of Cups in reverse. You now see what is in front of you. And you are going to go for it. Like this Four of Cups here, you see, normally in the traditional Four of Cups, it would have a man sitting, leaning up against with his arms crossed. And then there would be like a hand through a cloud offering him a chalice, and he's just like looking away, and he doesn't even look at the chalice. He's just like not disinterested. But with this one, this illustration is looking right at the cups, and so it's in reverse. So that means you are going to make the decision to let this relationship go and move on to new territories in the first week of July. In the first week of July, there will be a sense of newness in your life, of starting over. It seems like your life, Geminis, is always about change, always about something new, always about jumping both feet into the water, like testing the waters and just living life to its fullest. You know, just submersing yourself in life without a second thought. We'll take one more card from this tarot deck, and then we will move on with the advice Moonology Oracle deck to see what the angels and the spirit teams want to let you know. Oh, I'm hearing, what about career? Okay, so what about career? What about the careers for my Geminis? What can they expect for the first week? Is there any news of career or finances that they need to be aware of, that they should know about for the first week of July? Spirit team. Career. King of Cups. King of Cups. So most likely, for the first week of July, you will be quite content and emotionally stable with your decision. Okay, so here in the beginning, right, I've showed you the Knight of Cups and the Two of Rods facing each other. And I'm saying you're also yearning and thinking about them too, like just contemplating, trying to decide to stay or to go, right? This is them. This is their energy. This is your energy. And now towards the end, it's the King of Cups. You've now, from the beginning, from the Two of Rods to the King of Cups, you transformed into this King energy where you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go. Whereas if you look to the expression in the eyes of this illustration, there's still like that softness, that like yearning for the past of what has been. Whereas this one is like bright-eyed, bushy-tail, you know, got their crowns on, their wands, is that the wands? Their rods and their cups, and they be like, I'm ready to go. Like, where are we stopping at next, you know? So yeah, that's the vibe. As far as career goes, I really am not seeing anything involving career and finances as pertaining to the cards that has been pulled. But it's a lot with the energy of emotion and deciding whether or not to leave a relationship, so that you can go off to fulfill and to experience life as you desire to. Okay, because when it comes to Gemini, they're all about new experiences. They love to seek knowledge through each experiences that they live, whether it's just sitting at home or through their job, through their work, going on adventures with friends and family, or even by themselves. They accumulate all of those experiences and knowledge and turn it into wisdom, and that's what you guys are. I mean, Geminis are very, very wise. They're very not only intellectual but intuitive as well. You know, it's like they've seen it all, they've experienced it all. And when they see certain things or behaviors that other people do, they can quickly, because their mind is so sharp, they can just like quickly make the connections, because they've seen it already, you know, somewhere in their experiences as they go and explore life in different areas and places and different cultures and backgrounds, you know, and different walks of life. And they can quickly make that connections, and it's as if they're like a mind reader to an extent. Okay, so that's what I see for you. And let's move on to the Moonology Oracle cards to see what the spirit team has to say. All right. Okay, so spirit teams, give me. I sound so demanding. I shouldn't start off saying it like that. Spirit teams, what other additional messages do you have for my Geminis for the first week of July? Any more messages, advice? I'll take a total of 3 because that's what I did for the others. So I'll just, this one want to come up. It's time to release negativity. This one came up. It's time to release negativity. And again, like with the last Judgment card, it's time to release. It's time to make that decision. Negativity, everyone has negativity in their life. It's not just like everyone is perfect. No, it's not that. We all have certain things, negative traits, toxic traits, situations, relationships in our lives that we continuously garner, okay? And it's just a never-ending process, I see. But for this particular reading, you will need to make a decision to let them know, okay? Not only just thinking it in your mind and ghosting the other person without them having a clear understanding of where they stand with you and in this relationship, you need to let them know. That's the only, or like the best thing to do right now. I mean, it's not fair to them for them to keep on waiting for you and not knowing what is going on, and to still think that you're and to still think that they're in a relationship with you. That's quite cruel and mean. So yeah, you would need to, if you want to go on and exploring and live life freely, then just let them know. You know, I sense that they'll understand and they might not take it that hard. They'll bounce back quite easily if that is what you're afraid, that they will be so distraught. You know, like they won't be that. I mean, they're attracted to you. They love you. For some, they love you. They like you. They adore you. And they want to continue the romantic pursuit with you. But if you have other plans, they'll understand, and it's not going to kill them, basically. So it's time to release negativity with the full moon in Scorpio. Okay. Any other advice, spirit guides? Any other advice for my Geminis for the first week of July? This one wants to come out. Believe in the impossible. Message specifically for you is to believe in the impossible. Anything can happen. I guess we don't have to tell Gemini that too much, because I feel like Gemini has this way of looking at the world like nothing is impossible, because they've experienced it all. They have a lot of experience under their belt. So you know how that saying is like, nothing surprises me anymore. I think that's what Gemini, that's what you viewers that are Geminis like to say or feel or think a lot. It's like, nothing ceases to amaze me anymore. Or is that even, or did I say it backwards? Because I have the tendency to say things backward when I'm doing these readings. Oh jeez. But you get my meaning. Like, nothing seems to surprise Geminis anymore. All right, because they've seen it all. So believing in the impossible is like, nothing is impossible, because they've seen the possible side. Okay, so people say that, oh, someone can't do this or that, and then Geminis be like, I've seen someone done it before. It can be done. So yeah, but yeah, it's for you to hold your beliefs, to hold your vision, to follow your path, and then conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. So yeah, for this first week of July, Geminis, you will have a sense more, like a more clear, like the bigger picture. You will see the bigger picture, and you will, I mean, I feel like it's gotten to that point where it's reaching the end of the road for you and this person. And it's also reaching the end of the road in a sense for you personally, in that you no longer can bear to be in the environment or in a situation that you're in at this particular moment. You know, I have a sense of feeling of stagnancy in your life right now, that you feel like you're stuck and you can't seem to crawl your way out. And so this new energy that's coming through here is going to allow for you to have a clear perception of the direction that you want to take, and go ahead and follow suit with your actions in order to achieve that new chapter. Is that how I want to say it? To achieve that goal. so that you can start that new chapter in your life, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you, my fellow Geminis, for the first week of July. I hope that resonated. And if, if I had said anything that is offensive or triggering for you, I apologize. Then again, bear in mind that this is a general reading for the collective. It's not a personal reading, and so therefore it won't resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't, I apologize again. Perhaps, let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to take a look and go over to see if there's anything that I've missed, because I sense that there are some of you that comes on here just to check, for your career. I have a sense that everyone so far that I've read, done reading for, there's always a group that is career focused and driven, and so I'm sensing, but I don't see anything pertaining to career at all in here, but it's more of like relationships and renewed energies and energy of explorations that is kind of like itching at you, that is pushing you to get out from your comfort zone, or to get out from the complacency that you're in right now. So that's it. That's all that I see for right now. So I hope that resonates, and I hope you have a great day, and come back to visit my channel soon. I will be downloading this is actually my first reading, actually, to even be on YouTube and social media platform in general. So if you like the reading, please like and subscribe, and feel free to leave comments. If it doesn't resonate, I don't mind. If you want to leave a comment, go ahead. I'll make sure to read it as well, just as long as it's respectful. So yeah, that is it for you, my Geminis, and thank you, and have a nice day. Bye.